You ever dressed like this?
No. Jacket and tie.
First in your class? In school? High school?
Yes, sir.
How many in the class?
12. It was a small town.
I'll say.
But I was also first in my radar class in the Navy, and that was a class of 20. Can I say something? I'm the type of person, if you ask me a question and I don't know the answer, I'm gonna tell you that I don't know. But I bet you what, I know how to find the answer, and I will find the answer. Is that fair enough?
Some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. You are the one. No one can do it for you but you. And even though you will experience some setbacks, it goes with the territory. Their rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass. What if all of us took that attitude after we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up? What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win. Life will yield to you.
Greatness is not born. It's made.
Where have you been? Why are you here? And where are you going? You look at your life. You look at what you produce. Is it giving you what you want? Are you living on purpose? Are you living your dream? Are you acting on your ideas? Are you doing all you can do? Have you gotten comfortable? Are you procrastinating? Are you evading your own greatness? Are you surrounding yourself with people that can nourish you? Are you challenging yourself? Are you experimenting? Are you learning something different? Is your life an adventure, or is it boring? Where have you been? Why are you here? What brought you here? And where are you going? What is it that you can get out of this lecture? That when you leave here, that you got some idea, some dream, that you might have to go back and brush it off and look at it again and say, I've got to do this. This is my stuff. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is why I showed up. Where are you going with your life?
What your mind does is it creates what we call success barriers. And a success barrier is basically a limiting belief, a limiting self-image, or limiting behaviors, which will block you from getting success that you're not prepared to handle. So a limiting belief would be like, oh, the world is scarce, so I shouldn't even try. Or a limiting behavior would be like procrastination. And then, of course, you've got, I'm not good enough, I'm a fake, things like, just all this different stuff. And what they teach you in self-development is to overcome it, okay? To overcome your success barriers. But the reason why these success barriers exist is, again, to create nice, slow progress. You want to develop slowly. You don't want to grow too fast. Because if you grow too fast and you don't have an evolution in your consciousness, you go fucking crazy. But if you grow at a nice, gradual rate, you hit these different traumas that kind of fuck you up. They kind of mentally stifle you. When they hit you, you're like, oh, like this, you're kind of fucked up for a couple of days, or even a couple of years, in my case, from some of the really harsh ones that I've gotten. So there was a lot of different things that kind of gradually allowed me to sort of grow and experience that, learning how to execute on everything, learning how to cope with the added crazy shit going on, learning how to cope with crises, just slowly building it up. And, my kind of hope for this is that after, say, a couple decades of it, I've got a nice, deep, good foundation for success. And really kind of what I hope for you is that you want to achieve the same thing. What I'd say to you is, look, as you're going through your journey, realize that you're going to have success barriers that hold you back from moving too fast. And that's fine. And you should push into them, just like being at the gym. Just, you hit that next weight level and you got to push through it and it's going to hurt. Just realize that those success barriers are there to help you, though, just like how pushing that weight is there to help you as you develop thicker tendons, bigger muscles. It's there to help you. Keep increasing the level of understanding that you have, the complexity. Keep increasing the level of stress that your emotions can tolerate. And I think the payoff, just in my opinion, is like a real understanding of the world. And sort of a way of engaging with the world where little petty things don't bother you as much as it bothers a regular person. And it doesn't mean that you shouldn't defend yourself against those things. It doesn't mean you can't stand up for yourself. It just means that you'll have a greater perspective towards all of it. Don't be afraid of emotional trauma. Okay? The road to success is basically paved with really cool highs and really low lows. And the difference between an enjoyable journey versus a very painful journey is that when you realize the context of what's occurring, that basically your emotional immune system is actually building up and getting used to being hit harder and harder and harder, when you realize that your mind is being conditioned to understand deeper layers of complexity and to navigate a more complex landscape, when you realize that that's basically what's happening, when you're getting like knocked and all that, that is what is going to make the journey a lot more enjoyable. What I think it ultimately comes down with is not being wounded. You can get hit, you can get hurt, but don't become a wounded human being. Adapt your behavior. Obviously learn how to navigate a more complex environment, but keep yourself open, keep yourself childlike, and enjoy the world, okay? View the bad things even as a lesson about what the world's all about. Just keep enjoying it. The world is only bad relative to some perfection that does not exist. So enjoy it for what it is, and just keep learning. Keep learning.
Every morning, I rise. My feet touch the floor. I'm prepared for war. Prepared to grow. Ready for more. Average will never live in me. I'll show all your doubts. I will fight. I will win. You will see. I'm ready to give. Give all I have. I was born ready. Ready to contribute. Ready to create. Ready to grow. Can't stop. Won't slow. Greatness was never achieved by those who took the easy road. I flicked that switch. Turned on beast mode. I know I must work. I know I must push. I know I must sacrifice. I will work. I will push. I will sacrifice. Never will I take advantage. I add value to all. I give my all for the benefit of all. I'll never take advantage. I'll never drop the ball. I'll lead with integrity. I will stand tall. My legacy is on the line. My pride is on the line. My integrity is on the line. My life is on the line. Never will I settle for less than I can be. Average will never, ever live in me. It's what I fear the most, being like the rest. I will not rest until I'm better than the very best. Until I'm better than yesterday. Then I'll catch my breath, recharge, and go again. Go harder, learn more, grow more, so I can give more, so I can be proud. So I can be proud of what I've become. Proud because I've always given my all. Whether I lost or won, I kept going. I showed heart. I showed courage. I showed what I was made of. That's why I'm proud. I did it my way, not the easy way. My way. I didn't listen to others, my father or mother. I did what's best for me. I worked for it. I fought for it. I created my own legacy.